So UFC Fight Night Apex 100, whatever you want to call it, Carlos Prates versus Neil Magny just took place. I went 9-2 total on my picks. Carlos Prates absolutely murdered Neil Magny in that first round. Reiner de Ritter, good UFC debut for him. Got the submission win over Gerald Mearshart. I'm going to run through the entire card, give you a breakdown of what happened, a recap of sorts. So let's jump right into it. First fight of the night, first loss of the night, Melissa Mullins versus Claudia Segula. I took a chance with the UFC debut. She had no takedown defense, had no ground game at all, got beat the fuck up on the ground. Round 2 TKO win for Melissa Mullins. I honestly should have taken Melissa Mullins. I was trying to be an outlier here, trying to get a good pick. Obviously didn't happen. Aged quite badly. Segula looked terrible. Next fight of the card, I took Treshawn Gore. He won in the first round the exact same way he beat Josh Fremd with that guillotine choke, the standing guillotine choke. Great win for him. He says he's going to be a double champion. Bullshit, man. Get back in the octagon within 2 years. How about that? Next fight of the card, we had Cody Stamann, Damon Blackshear. Cody Stamann time. You know, he got beat the fuck up. Damon Blackshear looked great in this fight. Got him to the ground, was taking his back in that first round. I'm pretty sure it was a round 2 submission win. It might have been a late round 1 submission win. I can't remember. I think it was round 2. But he got the back again, was fighting for submissions the entire time, ended up getting a rear naked choke. Good win for Damon Blackshear. And then we move up the card to Matthew Semmelsberger versus Charles Radke. This was an effortless one. A slightly early stoppage, maybe, but like Matthew Semmelsberger just got kind of 3-piece in a soda and was falling over himself, and the referee stepped in, you know, before he face planted on face first in the octagon, you know, because that's what it was about to happen. He was about to face plant face first, go out. But he kind of saved him a little bit of damage. You know, Matthew Semmelsberger isn't a guy to come back in fights. He's usually the one to give it away. So seeing him get pieced up like that at the start of the fight is interesting. But great win for Charles Radke. Let's get him back out there. Give him Neil Magny. Fuck it. I don't care. Great win for him. Next fight of the card, we have Elizo Zalewski versus Zach Scroggin, I think his name was. It doesn't matter. He got beat the fuck up in the first round. Looks terrible. Coiled up in a ball. First sign of adversity, not tapping, but he's just curling up in a ball, just it was weak ground and pound, barely even hitting him, but he's like, like, come on, man, fucking grow up, buddy. Good win for Eliza Zaleski, round 1 knockout for him, so good win for him. Remake the Dalby fight, fuck it. Next fight up the card, we had Denise Gomez versus Karolina Kowalkiewicz. The first decision of the card. Denise Gomez, I picked her to get a knockout too here. I thought she was going to get like a body shots, or it was just like a good combo against the fence. No, she couldn't really do it. She was just holding her against the fence, getting some cage knees and control time when it mattered. But pretty boring fight, to be honest with you. I think in the second round, I think there might have been an opportunity for her to get the KO. I wasn't watching this fight too intensely, though, because it was a pretty boring fight. But she got the decision win, first one of the cards, so good win for her. And then we move up to Mansour Abdul Malik versus Dusko Todorovic. And Todorovic was getting kind of beat up, but whenever he was on his back, going for like leg locks on Mansour while Mansour's just beating him up on the ground, just boom, boom, boom. And Todorovic still going for this knee bar, like, buddy, you're getting beat up. You might want to abandon that. And Mansour ends up getting the round 1 knockout on him. Good win for him. Not too much to talk about there, to be honest with you. It went pretty much exactly how it was supposed to go. Speaking of going exactly how it was supposed to go, we got the next fight up the card. Luana Pinheiro versus Jillian Robertson. This fight did not go how it was supposed to go because I thought Jillian Robertson was going to effortlessly rip off the arm of Luana Pinheiro. That didn't happen. She maybe went for one attempt at it, armbar this fight. The entire fight, she was just in top control, top mount in moments. Go for an armbar. Please, I have money on you, Jillian. You have top mount. Incredible control from you. Great win. But go for a submission, please. I cannot take it. You're not a TKO girl. I understand you TKO'd Polyana in January. That doesn't mean you go for a TKO in every fight. You were a submission wizard. Submit Luana Pinheiro, who has been submitted by what? Michelle Waterson Gomez? Are you kidding me? Submit her. Submit her, please. It was Angela Hill, I think, that actually submitted her. But come on, submit her, please. For my sanity, I need a submission win for Jillian Robertson next fight, or else I'm going to be thinking about you a little bit differently. Next fight of the card, we have Gaston Bolanos versus Cortavius Romeus. My second fight of the card. Or my second loss of the card, sorry, should I say. It is what it is here. Like, yeah, he didn't look great. Bolanos was landing some mean ground and pound whenever he got a chance on the ground. But Romeus, control time, couldn't do anything with it, though. Didn't look amazing. Good win for Gaston Bolanos. Yeah, I don't have much to say about this one. Moving up to the co-main, we had Gerald Meerschaert versus Reiner de Ritter. Man, I was actually oohing and awing at like this entire fight. Gerald Meerschaert in the first round, man. I saw a minute of Reiner de Ritter on the feet, and I was like, this guy sucks. This guy cannot throw a punch to save his life. And then right when I said that, he starts landing on Gerald Meerschaert with good jabs, good crosses, an elbow lands. And then later in the first round, after it seemed like Gerald Meerschaert's kind of keeping it close, 10 seconds left in that first round, Reiner de Ritter gets close in the clinch, lands a fucking mean like elbow, jab, right crossed hook. I think it was something like that. It was a good combo, 4-piece. Knocked down Gerald Meerschaert right at the end of the first round. Nearly gets the walk-off KO. Doesn't. Tries to follow up. Doesn't have enough time in that first round. Nearly gets the round 1 knockout, but round 2 comes along. Gerald Meerschaert is still in it. He's like a zombie. Continues marching forward. Really close second round. And then the third round comes along, and he just has nothing left in him. Reiner de Ritter continues coming forward. Gets him down to the mat again. Gerald Meerschaert just has nothing left. Gets trapped in an arm triangle that wasn't even fully locked in because Reiner de Ritter was still in half guard, wasn't even over in side control yet. You just see the fight in Gerald Meerschaert just completely extinguished. He's like, you see his hand come up and he's like thinking about if he wants to fight it, and then he's like, you got me, buddy, and he taps out. So it was one of those. It's like Gerald Meerschaert literally had nothing left in the tank. Great win for Reiner de Ritter, but like I really think he's going to struggle in this weight class. I don't think he's going to be doing good. He took that long to beat Gerald Meerschaert. Like he literally had to exhaust Gerald Meerschaert to beat him. The same way Gerald Meerschaert exhausted Edmund Shabazian. So good win for Reiner de Ritter, but I honestly think anyone else up in middleweight is going to have their way with him. We'll see, though, because it's a pretty shitty division in the low end. So he might have a run, but I think, like, your Khamzat Chimaev obviously destroys him. DDP obviously destroys him. Robert Whittaker probably could do pretty good against him. Like, I don't see him taking down Robert Whittaker. Even after Khamzat Chimaev did, I don't see it. But we'll see what happens. I don't see him doing much in the division, but good win for him. Moving up to the main event, man. I told you guys, Carlos Prates is a fucking menace. I don't know why Neil Magny took this fight. I really don't. It doesn't make sense to me at all. August 24th, he got knocked out in the first round by Michael Morales. That's 2.5 months ago, and he's going up against a guy that's fucking on a 10-fight knockout streak, killing everyone. Obviously, you're going down in the first round. It was close, 10 seconds left in the first round. Walloped Neil Magny. Massive right hand. Caught him in the top of his head. And it didn't even look like it landed, it didn't land clean. It was a glancing blow on the top of Neil Magny's head, and it put him out cold, face first. Incredible knockout win for Carlos Prates. I am so excited to see what this guy can do in the UFC, man. He's so good. Four-fight win streak right now at welterweight. If he gets 2 more, he ties Shavkat Rakhmonov. This guy is incredible. Great win for him. And yeah, that's the entire card. I went 9-2. Pretty good card. If Jillian Robertson won by submission, I would have had a monster night, but it didn't happen. Let me know what you guys thought of my picks, and we'll be back here for more soon. Thank you for watching. Have a good one.